Hey, what's up, guys? Once again, it's the one, it's the only, it's the motherfucking general at the Sports Betting Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. Here we go. All of my plays for the NFL Week 3 of the NFL season. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are. I'm going to break them all down piece by piece, ticket by ticket, play by play. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you guys everything that I'm betting on the bankroll this week. 100% transparent, 100% documented, and 100% for the world to fucking see. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are. Let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is my diamond play for the week right here. This is the diamond play. It's being led by my main play for the week. I'm putting $1,200 on the Colorado money line, parlayed with the Philadelphia Eagles money line, parlayed with the Dallas Cowboys money line, $1,200 to win a G. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys in a minute why I didn't take the 7-point teaser instead, but just follow with me, okay? I'm also, on this diamond play, going to take some insurance bet. Not just one, not just two, but three. Why? Because sometimes I don't trust these teams. Dak Prescott, this motherfucker, every time you depend on him, he lets you down. And the Philadelphia Eagles, let's not pretend that they didn't have some close games last year against some sorry-ass teams. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the diamond play this week, I need some insurance with me. So let's break them all down. My first insurance bet for the week, Colorado money line, Philadelphia money line with the Jets on the upset and the Jets Cowboys under. Then my second insurance bet of the week, Colorado money line with the Vikings money line, Vikings with the over in that game, and then the Cowboys on the money line. So basically, I have an insurance bet on both sides. I have an insurance bet that the Philadelphia Eagles win, but the Cowboys get upset by the Jets in a low-scoring game, which to me is the only way they can win that game. And then on the other side, I got that the Vikings are the ones that upset the Eagles, Cowboys win, but then the Viking-Eagles game has to hit the over because the only way the Vikings could win that game is in a high-powered shootout, in my opinion. And then last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, my third and final insurance bet of the week, I got the Viking and the Jets pulling off the upset this week with the under on the Cowboys and the Jets and the over with fucking Philly and the Vikings hitting. So let's talk about this real quick. Why I didn't take the 7-point teaser, and then I'll give you guys all my straight bets over here. The reason I didn't take the 7-point teaser is because when I went to the sports book last night at fucking midnight out here at the South Point, after I got done with my son's baseball game, again, 100% transparent, 100% documented, was because I asked the lady at the desk, I said, hey, what's the juice if I take Philly and the Cowboys on a teaser for 7, and I get Philly +1 and I get the Cowboys -1 and I get a 7-point teaser? You know, what's the difference between that and just parlaying them on the money line? And she said the juice on a 7-point teaser would be around -150. But if I just parlayed their money line, which is the 250 and the 440, it only comes down to like -120. So I said, oh, okay. So basically there's less juice to pay. I could pay -120, parlay the money lines, or I could play -150 and get them on a teaser. I said, might as well get them on the fucking money line if it's going to be less juice. Plus, I could parlay them with motherfucking prime time out there at Colorado, Deion Sanders, baby, cashing us out tickets back-to-back weeks. And they're a 20-point favorite this week at home at the crib against Colorado State. The fuck out of here. They're going to romp them bitches, America. They're going to destroy them. Colorado's coming this year. I fucking told you guys since week 1. Colorado is fucking for real. And they're going to destroy Colorado State in week 3. They're like 20, 21-point favorites. So I said, yeah, 22, 2,200 money line, it's a lot. But you got prime time, you got Shedeur Sanders, you got that Hunter kid. Ladies and gentlemen, Colorado is fucking, they're putting college football on fucking notice, America. They're telling everyone in college football that they're fucking for real and they're here to fucking stay. So I can't wait for that game on Saturday night. So I just parlayed them and said, you know what? Give me the Eagles, give me the Cowboys, and give me prime time out there in Colorado on the money lines. 1,200 to win basically a G. Now, the only problem with this is, what happens if the Eagles fumble the ball? What happens if the Eagles fucking, look like shit again for a second straight week? What happens if Kirk Cousins starts balling out with Justin Jefferson? What happens if the Jets defense, fumbled Dak Prescott like 2 or 3 times like the 49ers did last year in the playoffs? Shit could happen. And I need insurance on my money. I can't depend on these dudes. These fucking clowns, man. Every time you think it's gonna be easy money, they come out here and they look like dog shit. So I'm like, hell no, I need some insurance on me. I need that protection. I need that peace of mind, right? So I said, nah. Let me pull up back to the sports book 2, 3 more times to get some insurance. So my insurance on this bet right here, that's the main bet. 1,200 to win 1,000, right? That's the main bet right there. But I need insurance in my life. I need peace of mind. I need to know that if shit goes sideways and shit goes south, that my money's going to be all right. So I said, nah, give me that insurance. I'm willing to pay a premium. That's cool, right? That way I get that peace of mind. So I took Colorado again, because that's the easy money. I took Philly to do what they supposed to do against Kirk Cousins' bitch ass. And then I took the Jets on the upset and the Jets on the under. The reason I played it like that is because I think the only way the Jets can win is if it's a low-scoring game. And I asked myself, what's the most amount of points Zach Wilson is going to score on the Cowboys defense? I said, honestly, probably only like 7, maybe only 3. But let's just say Dak Prescott fucking throws a pick or 2. Let's say Dak Prescott fucking runs again like he did against the Niners and fumbles it again. What happens if the Cowboys defense lets the Jets defense score on them because they're fucking idiots sometimes? How many points can the Jets score then? And I said, you know what? Maybe they score something like 17-21 if the Cowboys fucking, play like the Bills did on Monday night and Josh Allen fucking threw 4 picks and a fucking fumble. If they do some shit like that, like dumbasses, then yeah, maybe the Jets score like 17-21, but they're not scoring more than 21. So I said the only way they can win this game is like 21-17, maybe 13-10, maybe 10-7. It's going to be a low-scoring game. That's the only way the Jets can win. Because the Jets can't score more than 21 in this game. This Cowboys defense is too elite. The Giants scored like none, a fucking nothing burger on that ass, and embarrassed themselves on Sunday Night Football. So ain't no way the Jets about to pull up and score more than 21. So that's why I parlayed it with the under, because the Jets, the only way they can win this game is a low-scoring game. They're not scoring more than 21. And if the Cowboys score at least 21, the game's over, because Zach Wilson's not going to fucking lead them in the end. Michael Parsons and Trayvon Diggs are going to be all over that ass. So that's my insurance bet number 1 of the week. Number 2, I got that shit over here. What happens if the Cowboys show up and they dominate like they supposed to this week, but it's the Eagles that fumble the ball. It's the Eagles that threw an interception. It's the Eagles that look like trash. Well, I said, the only way you're going to beat the Eagles at home in Philly is you got to score at least 28-31. Because to me, against Bill Belichick's defense, which is like that's a good defense right there. That shit's elite. Against Bill Belichick's defense, America, the Eagles still scored, what was it, like 24? I think it was like 24-25. So at home, at the crib, against an average defense, a mediocre defense, the Vikings D, that's not elite. It's all right, but it's not special. I think the Eagles are going to score at least 21, probably even 28. Which means the only way the Vikings can win this game is in the shootout if Justin Jefferson looks like Tyreek Hill from week 1 and he goes for like 200 yards, 250 plus, and 2 or 3 TDs. The only fucking way Kirk Cousins pulls this off is if Justin Jefferson starts balling out and he shows out in Philly and scores at least 2 or 3 TDs. The Vikings are going to have to score 28, maybe 35 points just to win this, which means the over is going to hit. Because that defense ain't going to slow down Philly. So to me, the only way the Vikings would hit is if the over hits as well. Because you're not holding down Philly to less than 21 in their home opener at the fucking crib. Hell no. Not with Kirk Cousins' bitch ass and a mediocre D. It ain't happening, America. So those are my 2 insurance bets right there. And then lastly, but not least, just in case, just maybe some fucking way, both of them get upset, the Vikings and the Jets fucking win this shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I got an insurance bet on both they ass. Jets and the Jets under against the Cowboys, and then Vikings and the Vikings over against the Eagles. And ladies and gentlemen, if that ticket hits, I actually make the fucking most money. Go fucking figure, right? So again, this is my main bet. Don't get shit misconstrued. This is my main bet. 1,200 to win a G. However, that 955, that's my gross profit, not my net profit. The reason is because I paid $100 for this insurance, $160 for that insurance, and then $40 for this insurance. So basically, I paid $300 for premium insurance. So that means on that $955, my net profit is only like $655. And you're gonna say, okay, General, so that means on that $1,200, you're really only keeping about $655 because that other three, you know what I mean? You lost that in insurance plays, right? That's true. I'm basically betting $1,200 to win $655, almost $700, which is what we won last week. Week one, we started off at $2,500. We finished off the week at $32. So I made $700 profit last week. This week, if this is the only ticket that cashes and everything else is break even on the other side, that's still another $700 profit. So I'm willing to take less profit to get peace of mind, not having to worry or stress out about Dak Prescott or fucking, the Eagles playing like garbage again. So that's just my strategy. That's how I'm playing it. 1,200 to have basically 655 in net profit. If I had taken the teaser, it would have been minus 150 juice, but I would have no insurance. I would basically be ride or die with these dudes. So that's how I'm playing it. I hope you guys understand how I broke down that ticket. This is the main play, 1,200 to win 955, and these are my insurance bets over here. I got insurance bets all over the place because the general likes to have peace of mind. I want to make sure that my money's covered. I want to know my money's protected, and I want to make sure that I'm going to make I'm going to make profits no matter what up in this motherfucker. So there you go. That's have it. These are my straight bets. I'll get back to that in just a second. I want to show you guys my next play. My next play is called the pyramid play right here. Check this out. This is called a pyramid play. Y'all see this? So let me zoom in. So remember over here, right? I said I want Colorado, Eagle, and Cowboys. That's my main play with some insurance bets. And guess what I did here? Colorado, Eagles, Ravens. Colorado, Eagles, Giants. Colorado, Eagle, Cowboys, 49ers. Colorado, Eagle, Cowboys, Chiefs. Colorado, Eagles, Cowboys, Packers. Why did I choose those 5 teams right there with the main parlay that I got going on this week? Because guess who I took on a motherfucking straight bet this week, America? I got the Chiefs, minus 3.5, 220 to win 420, right? To cash out 420, excuse me. Why? Because I had them on the season opener against the fucking Lions, bitch ass, and they disappointed me, and they cost me $200 on the money line last week. So guess what? I'm going to run that ass back, and I'm going to get that $200 back, and they better beat fucking Trevor Lawrence, at Jacksonville. They're going to get back Travis Kelce. They got Chris Jones back on the field. They should dominate. They should be back to fucking peak. We'll see. But I'm taking the Chiefs to go back out there in Jacksonville in Florida and go win me back my money. So I'm taking the Chiefs 220 to win 200, which is basically what I lost in week 1. I want them to go get my money back for me. Go fetch, boys. Next one, Ravens. Remember last week that was my lock of the week, and I put 1,000 on the money line for minus 500 against the Texans. And I said, I'm not sure if they cover that minus 10, but I think Ravens are going to win no matter what. I just didn't want to do Ravens minus 10 because I said, man, I don't want to get backdoor in the end. So I said, fuck it, let me get the money line for minus 500. I put 1,000 on it to win 200. Well, guess what? Now they're in Cincinnati. I told you guys last week, Cincinnati's overrated. Joe Burrow is hurt. First it was his calf, now it's his knee. Really, it's his whole fucking body because his offensive line is trash. I told you guys on the podcast last night, that offensive line for Cincinnati is garbage. They keep letting him get hit too much. So over here, I'm taking the Ravens. I'm putting the $200 that they won me last week, and I'm taking them on the road at Cincy to pull off the upset at plus 160 money line. Right there, plus 160. See, I don't only take favorites. I also take upsets. 200, which is what the Ravens won me last week. On the last ticket, I'm betting 220 to win 200, which is what the Chiefs lost me last week. So I'm getting all my money back, and I'm rolling my profits forward, and I'm going to keep stacking this fucking bankroll, America. Next up, Raiders, my biggest fucking upset of the week. Let's fucking go! Didn't I tell you guys since the season started, Jimmy G and McDaniels is going to be fantastic because McDaniels never wanted Tom Brady. McDaniels wanted to trade Tom Brady. McDaniels wanted to move on from Tom Brady. McDaniels told Bill Belichick that Jimmy G is my guy. And Tom Brady said, fuck y'all, I'm going to go win the Super Bowl in Tampa Bay now. Remember that? But he loves Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo loves McDaniels. He never wanted to leave McDaniels. He never wanted to get traded to the 49ers. I think he wanted to be the starting quarterback. He wanted to be the replacement for Tom Brady, whether he deserved to or not. That's what he wanted. So now he hooks up out here in Vegas with McDaniels. I told you guys to take him on the money line versus the Broncos. I told you guys Russell Wilson is washed. I told you Sean Payton, he ain't going to fix shit. And I told you guys that Russell Wilson's contract is the problem. He makes too much money to put any help around him. $40-50 million quarterback for what? All he does is fucking get sacked and get fumbled. Get the fuck out of here with that. So now the Raiders are going up to Buffalo. I get it. Buffalo favored by 10. I'm not putting all my money I won last week. The Raiders won me $150 last week. I'm only putting $100. That way, no matter what, the Raiders are still profitable to me, no matter what. So I'm putting $100 once again, just like I did last week. I think Buffalo's in shambles. I think Josh Allen, I think Trayvon Diggs, I think there's a problem. I feel like this team's not playing together. I feel like Josh Allen got ghosts in his head. He's still fucking in distraught because of that fucking playoff game he lost to Mahomes in Kansas City. I feel like there's something wrong with the Bills. I can't put my finger in it, but I feel like they're not working as a team. And the Raiders, I feel like with Jimmy G and fucking Devontae Adams, I feel like they're communicating on offense. They're communicating on defense. I feel like they are working together. So this is my biggest upset of the week. If I cash it, I won $350 in profit. If I lose it, I still have 50 more in profit that I won last week. So no matter what, the Raiders are going to be profitable to me. And every time they're an underdog, I'm going to bet them because Jimmy G and McDaniels is going to be special because that's an actual head coach quarterback combo that actually fucking like each other. And you can't say that about every team in this league. Zach Wilson. So, next up, Lions. Man, I faded these bitch ass fucking Tigers last week against Mahomes in Kansas City. They fucking upset it. They took money from me. Now they're facing Seattle. Seattle looked like garbage against the Rams. Seattle fucking, man, they looked like dog shit last week. I know, I get it. Aaron Donald's the man. But there was a bunch of rookies on defense. That was a fucking new offensive line. And they still dominated the Seahawks at Seattle. So I said, fuck it. Let me get the Lions. They look good. They look aight. Everyone keeps telling me their run game is strong and their defense is good. And Dan Campbell's the man. All right, then show me then. You're going against Seattle that just got fucking romped at home at the fucking crib in the opener. Let me see how dominant you really are then. So I'm putting $230 on the money line to win 100. And let's see if they can win me some money this week. So there we go. Hopefully the Lions pull it off. Next up, Dolphins, another team that I faded last week, and I put 110 on the Chargers. The Chargers defense looked completely whack to me. So I'm taking the Dolphins here, 220 on Sunday Night Football at Bill Belichick at the Patriots to go ahead and win this game. Tua has never lost to Bill Belichick, and Tua was 8-0 last season in games where he wasn't injured. So Tua has never lost a game with Tyreek Hill. The only time the Dolphins lose with Tyreek Hill and Tua is when Tua gets hurt and gets another fucking concussion. So let's pray that doesn't happen. But other than that, Tua was 8-0 with Tyreek Hill last year in games where he was able to actually finish. And Tua is undefeated against Bill Belichick. I don't know why. I think he's overrated. But this offense is good. This offense is elite. Again, I don't think he has a cannon for an arm. But I think the head coach is smart and he gives him a lot of slant routes. They run the same offense that San Francisco does with Brock Purdy. Just a bunch of slant routes, just a bunch of quick passes to Tyreek and get him into open field so they can juke people. So we'll see. He's never lost to Bill Belichick, and he's 8-0 with Tyreek Hill in games where he finishes and where he starts and finishes. So I'm taking 220 over there. Then over here, Buccaneers. They surprised me. Baker Mayfield looked like he got some heart. I'm taking him 2.5 against the Bears. I think Justin Fields, I think that offensive line, once again, is garbage. I think his roster is trash. I don't know what's going on with Justin Fields. I had high hopes for him, but I told you guys I think I had the Packers winning this division. So I'm taking the Bucs here to go 2-0. Baker Mayfield fighting for his job, trying to fucking resurrect his career out there. Let's go fucking go. I still think you're trash, but fuck it, make me some money, bro. So I got the Bucs for 110 minus 2.5. I'm probably going to fade them most of the season, but I think this would be a good spot. You know, Baker Mayfield, he got some confidence. He got his swag back. You know, Mike Evans is still there. They got a lot of good guys on offense. So hopefully they could pull this off. And then 2 more straight bets for you guys. I got the Packers -1. Last week I had 100 on them on the money line at Chicago. I told you I have them winning this division. I told you guys Jordan Love is not elite, but his offensive line sure is. He has a top offensive line in football right now. So I put 100 to cash out 200 last week. I'm going to take that whole 200 and I'm going to roll over all the profits. I'm going to take them on the road against the Falcons. The Falcons, they don't look like shit to me. They beat the fucking Panthers with a rookie quarterback and a garbage offensive line. Jordan Love is not a rookie quarterback. He does not have a garbage offensive line. He has a strong top 5 offensive line, and he might have a top 10 defense as well. So I think, honestly, this might be my sleeper. This could be a fucking sleeper. -1 to me is fucking insane. I think the Packers should be -7. You guys gotta fucking be kidding me. I'm taking the Packers. You know what? I might even put some more money on this motherfucker. I'm telling you guys, Packers are fucking for real. Another situation where the head coach finally got the quarterback that he always wanted. Just being honest, America. And then last but not least, I got the Chargers. They cost me 110 last week against the Dolphins because I thought their defense would be elite. They got Khalil Mack. They got Bosa. They got a good safety. Justin Herbert is supposed to be the man, but their head coach is a dumbass. So if they lose this game and they start off 0-2, I'm telling you guys, I'd fire that coach immediately, and I'm going to fade them the rest of the year if they lose this game. If the Chargers lose this game, I'm done with them for the rest of the season. They should not lose this fucking game right here. They better fucking pull this off. So I'm taking the Chargers -3 right now, and I'm doubling what I bet last week because I want all my money back plus the fucking profit for emotional fucking damage. So there you go. Those are all my plays. That's my fucking diamond play of the week. Over here, I showed you guys the fucking pyramid, right? Basically, all the teams I liked on a straight bet, and I added them with Colorado, Philly, and the Cowboys. And then last but not least, what's at the top of every pyramid? A fucking pot of gold, ladies and gentlemen. I took a fucking $30 bet to win $750 with every fucking team I like this week. Giants, Niners, Ravens, Chiefs, Packers. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the fucking plays. Let's fucking go! Make me some fucking money!